Hi, I'm Angie, and I want to welcome you to my website. So I've been creating resources for families because I see that there is a need, because I know there are a lot of really conscientious families out there. A lot of them are my friends who are doing a really fabulous job with their kids, are really concerned about their education, are concerned about making sure that they have a really holistic experience so that they can become true leaders and truly strong individuals when they grow up. But I also know sometimes this is hard because a lot of parents and families aren't necessarily creative, and part of that whole thing is to be able to provide art and creativity for their kids, but sometimes we don't really know how. So I'm an artist. I've been an artist really, you could say all my life. But I've been painting for 15 years, and I painted professionally for a little while, and then I did art school and I did architecture school, and I've always been searching for ways that art can really do something more than just be a pretty picture on the wall or a pretty picture in a book. For me, art is about providing meaning for people. And right now, because I have little kids of my own, it's really about creating meaning for families, and particularly creating dynamic and interesting discussions. It's about bringing up topics that are sometimes difficult to discuss, but that it provides a venue and a vocabulary for us to talk about these things with our kids. And it also creates energy when we paint together, when we are creative together with our kids. It provides them with tools as they get older. It's not just about choosing which kids are going to become professional artists or which kids are going to become, a great painter, and making sure that they have some training when they're younger. It's not just about that. It's about everyone needs creativity. Everyone needs art. It's not just a creative expression either. I think that art has become so superficial in our experience. It's not that art is superficial, but our experience and our interaction with it has become superficial, and we don't really know, how do you read a painting? How do you really connect with what that artist is really giving through that work? So teaching kids how to do that and being able to do that ourselves is really important. I think the world is craving that sense of meaning, and if we can do that, we are going to be of great service to humanity through that as our kids get older. So that's really my mission. That's what I'm passionate about. That's what this website is about. I've created art for a long time, but at this point, I'm really wanting to make art that is useful and that can really do this for families and become a resource for them. It's not just not about creating pictures. It's really about building something useful for people. And so I want this website to be useful to you. So of course, I'd love your feedback. I'd love to know what you think. I'd love to make a connection with you. Obviously, I'm just still starting out, and there's lots of room to grow. And everything that I do is really meant for you. So what I have here is some books. I have one little book that I started, and there's a video in it which talks a lot about how I did it and why I did certain things which make it useful for families in the ways that I just talked about, in creating meaning and meaningful discussions, and why I did what I did. Then another thing I have here is that I'm going to provide more art kits, which are hopefully high-end quality materials, and also instructional videos on how to paint, because I know sometimes there's that hurdle of just getting out the paints, and I know that's hard for people, but I want to make that easier so that it's just fun for you to do with your kids and with your family and for yourself. Doing artwork is rejuvenating, it's healing, it's inspirational, it's energy giving. It's a activity that you finish and you feel inspired. And I want to make that easier for people of all different backgrounds to experience. You know, there's no such thing as creative people or artistic people. People say, oh, I'm not artistic. That doesn't make any sense to me. You know, and then other people, I don't know what these other people are that are not artistic. Everyone has a creative spirit. Everyone loves color. Everyone loves beauty. And everyone has something to say, has something to give. And so I want to create things that help people be able to bring that expression and their creativity to the world, and also for their own healing of themselves and within their family. So, and the last thing that I've been working on, which I'm really excited about, and I really want to share with you about it a little bit right now, is the Unity Painting Project. So for the last 3 years, I've been working on teaching toddlers and families doing painting workshops. And originally when I started this project, I was really excited because I thought, you know, this is so cool because people can have a painting, you know, I can help them paint a picture, you know, with lots of color and to put on their wall that, you know, if you were going to go into an art gallery and try and buy something that size and that scale and all those colors, you know, it would be really expensive. And this way people can get it cheaper. But what I didn't realize is what was really happening is that I was helping people create an artistic and creative experience that when they put it on the wall, it's nothing to do with here's a painting or here's a picture that's pretty and colorful. It's about here's something that we painted together and that means something to us because of our family unity and the love that went into it. And when I started to think about it in that terms, I realized that the experience of painting together and being creative together is really invaluable, and it's something that everyone can do. So over that experience of doing many workshops with many different people, I've created sort of a list of tips and techniques and things that I can show you, and I'm going to walk you through those in these videos. And they're techniques in terms of painting, like stretching canvas, mixing colors, how to create something very easy to do. Sounds intimidating, I know, but it's actually easy. Things that you can do to be able to create this artwork together with your family. And also facilitation ideas. You know, sometimes we get stressed out. Different people have different ways of working and working together in a group. Like if you would like to do this with not just even with your kids, but also other members of your family or friends, I'm going to give you a few little tips that I've learned on how to facilitate this to make it really positive for everyone. So that's what I have provided. I'm going to be providing these videos over the next couple months, and I'm going to show you everything I've learned. These are my secrets. These are what I've been selling. People have been buying at my workshops, and I realize there are things I can actually teach people, and people can actually use and actually be able to do this on their own. It's not necessary for me to be in the room for you to be able to create these artworks. Everyone has a space over their couch. Everyone has that space over the master bed, in the stairwell, big open wall that's just dying for a big, colorful, beautiful painting that is meaningful to you and something that can be passed down and that can be remembered by everyone who painted it, and that can be a source of pride and inspiration for you. So that's one thing. If you would like me to send these videos to you, please put your email address in the subscription bar below. You just need to put your email. I'm not going to spam you. I don't send very much stuff. If I do create something, I will send it to you, but it won't be very often. I don't like it when I get stuff sent to me every day or very often, and my inbox becomes jam full of other people's stuff. I'll send maybe once a month, and these things are really meant for you. It's not just me telling you about what I've been doing. I'm making this stuff to help you, and so everything will have high value for you. So if you would like to do that, you can put your email below. I would love to hear from you. Let me know what you think of what I've already got on my website, and what you'd like to see more of. And I look forward to getting to know you and to being able to work with you. And please enjoy what I've got on the website so far. Thank you.